One of the worst things that has happened to the Igbo people are Igbo leaders, especially Igbo leaders of this dispensation. Look at Okorocha, look at Uzodimma, look at Ojizo Kalu, look at Okezi Bazu, look at Soludo, now Soludo. Soludo has insulted the whole Anambrarians. The whole Anambrarians. Soludo has insulted everybody. Look at his statement. When he was to be voted in as governor, he got the support of majority of Igbos. He got the support. Even the IPOB had to step down their threat so as to allow him become governor. It was a very, very big support he got. At the end of the day, he disappointed everyone, everybody. On top of that, he promised that he's going to make Anambra Dubai, Taiwan of Nigeria. But at the end of the day, he came out and said this. He said, I am yet to fulfill my campaign promise of making Anambra the Dubai, Taiwan of Nigeria because of the illiterate population in the state. Governor Soludo is saying this. I repeat, if you did not get it now. I'm here to fulfill my campaign promise of making Anambra the Dubai, Taiwan of Nigeria because of the illiterate population in the state. That is the excuse that he's giving now. Why he could not, as a professor that he think he is, as a technocrat that I think he is, one of the worst governors in the whole Southeast region, in the history of Southeast, especially Anambra, because of the Indigenes, Anambrarians. Anambra people, are you here? They say you people are illiterate. That is why he could not achieve. Look at the governor. Look at the caliber. Look at Otondo. Look at somebody who calls himself a leader. Just look at the kind of people you people produce as leaders. The young people in Igbo land, we are most disappointed. I'm extremely disappointed. The more reasons I want to get into politics. He didn't just blame Anambrarians, he also insulted the intelligence. Anambrarians, one of the most educated set of Igbos in the Southeast region. One of the most educated, when you talk about education, Anambrarians are on top. Look at JAM, look at WAEC, look at competition. You see Anambra getting at the top, especially during Peter Obi's time and Obiano's time. Even under just few months under Soludo, you could see that CKC, Christ the King, and some other schools were bringing in medals in Anambra State. If not the whole of Southeast, then a clueless governor. That's why I said, when people say that they are professors, when people say that they are this, I'm engineers, I will point them to Ajaokuta still. In the whole of Africa, no Nigerian university is first 10 supposed giant of Africa. So what is the essence of your professorship? What is the essence of, like, what, these guys are stupid, these guys are, I don't know. This has been the worst ever comment. But I'm laughing because he insulted Anambrarians. And Anambrarians know what to do. They know what they need to do to the governor for insulting their intelligence. How would you call that he's dealing with illiterate population? Because you are getting to the end of your tenure and you're looking for excuses. A leader don't give excuses. A leader don't. Why is it that most politicians from Anambra State are always throwing their people under the bus? Ezenupo say Buhari this, Buhari that. He supported Buhari. I know because of business interests. Yes, I know because of business interests. Look at Ufaiwa aligning with the APC. Ekunife said one thing the other time, that Tinubu's regime is on the right path. Ekunife is from Anambra State. All these people are just throwing their people under the bus. Like I said, the system does not work. The system would not work. Anybody that becomes an instrument under the system is against the people. A supposed technocrat like Soludo failing woefully and blaming Anambrarians is a testament to the fact that this system would not favor you and I. A governor that had everything. He was just speaking grammar from here, left. Are you blaming the IPP for sit at home? Okay, sit at home was one of the reasons why we are calling Anambrarians illiterate population, or because they listen to Mazdam Kano or they listen to Samuel Ekpa. That is why you are calling. What is happening with Alex Oti? With the meager resources that he has. Even a Governor Mba is doing, even though he's whitewashing the project, he's doing one or two things. Man, Ndigos have a long way to go. Let's leave Lagos. Leave Lagos. Lagos is not your land. You see, one thing about Igbos is that sometimes they believe that they know too much, while some of them know nothing. Just look at a Soludo. Look at what is coming out from his mouth. A Soludo. Even Obiano did not perform so awfully like this professor. You see, I told you about politicians. It's all about deceive, manipulation, and propaganda. We never knew that this guy was empty. Most people are coming out to say that they are sorry for supporting Soludo. And now, look at his next move. Look at Soludo's next move. What is he going to do? He's going to align with the APC. He is going to align with the APC. Watch Soludo. He will align with the APC. These guys know that your votes don't count. Shout from now to tomorrow, they know your vote don't count. That is why APC told the whole world they are demarketing Nigeria. APC say that they are going to capture all southwest states. They have a secret that they will not tell anybody. They are bragging in front of the whole world, like the way PDP bragged when they were in power. And the world is watching. APC that is rejected on the streets. They don't have street credibility. They just have criminal structures that they can activate with either money or whatever incentive to steal the election. That is what APC has. They don't have street credibility. If there's going to be a free and fair election, for instance, if the election was to be conducted, all members of staff in INEC are Oyibo or white people or people from another organization that would be impartial, you think that APC will have any reason to come out and say this? They know that votes don't count. They know your vote don't count. Your vote can be like something they used to patch. You use your vote to patch it. They were selling to us during 2023 presidential election campaign. Some people were selling to us that don't mind them, your vote count. Don't mind them. If you refuse to come out and vote, they will do this. They will do this. They will have chance to rig. My brother, look at what happened in Imo State. Uzodinma. Look at what happened. Nobody cares about anybody anymore. They just have to snatch it, snatch the mandate, snatch it. That is what they will do. They don't. So, a Soludo planning to align with the APC to have a return for second term. These guys are. Look at Wike. Why is it that southern leaders are not showing professionalism or leadership more than the northerners? It seems the northerners are more composed. The northerners may not be the problem at all at the end of the day. It seems the northerners are better leaders than the southerners. I'm telling you. Look at the Tinubu. Look at all of them in the south. Look at Delta State that received the highest allocation. But what is happening in Delta State? Nobody hears about anything in Delta State. When Okowa was there, look at southern leaders, southwest, southeast, and south. Look at leaders, nothing. But look at northern leaders that become president. They are more composed, and at least they are presidential in what they do, in the things they do. You're calling the whole Anambra, man. This one is one of the lowest thing. Igbo language is not now. You see, other regions, Yoruba, the Hausa people, their language is becoming global. When you go abroad, you see people offering humanities Yoruba, humanities Hausa. BBC Hausa has been for a very long time. They just added BBC Igbo, and the ones that are speaking Igbo will just be adding one or two things at the back. There is no regional focus, no regional central leadership to develop Ali Igbo. There's nothing from this man. There's nothing. It is time for the people in Anambra State to respond to Professor Soludo. Why will I call it Professor? Forget Professor. To respond to Soludo on this insult that he has insulted the whole, not even Anambrians, the whole Southeasterners. These guys are political jobbers. They are empty. They have nothing to offer. They have nothing to offer. I don't think you will want to blame IPOB for you not performing as a governor. Where did the money go? Where did you use the money? The monies that were allocated to the state, what were you using it for? Give us a breakdown, receipts and documents on what these things were used for. It's only after you leave office we now realize. After you leave office, we realize that the monies they say they use for social thing were all lies. But while they're in office, you cannot see it as lies because they stop you from getting to see the actual figures, actual documents of how they spend the state money. When a governor is on the throne, I call it throne because these guys are not leaders. When a governor is on the throne, if he allocates, does an allocation, builds a bridge, he's not transparent. The funds are not transparent. The processes are not transparent. They'll just call the media, and the media will just come and they tell you anything. Nobody verifies. Nobody is even allowed to verify. They always sabotage and they always gaslight you. The propaganda will fly. It is only after the governor leaves the office that you see that the governor was lying. So, Mr. Soludo, you are in office. The monies that were given to you as a governor, what did you use it? What did you use it for? What did you use that money for as a governor that you are coming to insult? It was bestowed on your hands, the leadership of Anambra State, on a platter of gold. The people fought for you. If not, Andy Uba will have taken it away from you. The people fought for you. It was bestowed on you, platter of gold. The people fought for you. What did you use the monies for? Can there be a place whereby journalists, independent investigators, independent analysts can look at the documents and compare it with the so-called projects that you are saying you did on ground? Can it happen on that? And you call yourself a professor? A big disgrace to Igbo land. A big disgrace. The likes of Obuzodima, the likes of Ojizokalu, Okorocha, I don't know. I told somebody the other time, and I said that the caliber of Igbo people we have these days are not really Igbo people. Unlike the Igbo people we had those days during the war. These are men of integrity. These are men that had vision. These are men. We have allowed rogues. We have allowed rogues into our government. We have allowed rogues into politics. The good ones, the ones that have the heart of the people, nobody's wanting to join politics again. Everybody is seeing it as a dirty game. So the church, some churches are saying, nobody wants to join politics for the better good because they believe that if you join politics, some things will happen. Nobody. You allow Yahoo boys, you allow fraudsters, you allow 419ers, especially in Imo State. 419ers are mostly in government house. You allow all sort of garage people that will go and buy certificates and all sort of things to join politics. Go in Lagos State, attend an APC meeting, at least a ward meeting in APC. Then you see what I'm saying. An APC in Lagos State, just a normal APC ward meeting. You will see what I'm saying. the kind of elements you see that are joining politics. Thugs, educated thugs, people that have nothing near leadership at all. And Igbo, we are suffering. Now the Southwesterners now, with this statement, they'll be abusing everybody. Your governor called you illiterate. This, that, this, that, this, that. Just because of we have Efulefus as leaders. Efulefus as leaders. Now, election is coming. Watch it. I repeat it. Watch it. He's going to want to use the style of Uzodimma to make sure that he returns in power. He stays in power. But the one thing, let me tell Soludo, you are rejected by the people. Anambra is a bit tougher than every other state. Imo State, the way I see Imo State, they are like not sincere, not totally sincere. Imo State behaves like a particular, like the Southwest in Igbo land. I've noticed that. They are not like that straightforward. They will say this and they might mean another thing. They are not. But Anambra, we have just the political leaders in Anambra are cunning. But the people cannot do like Edo State, whereby everybody was collecting money before the election to sell their votes. Despite the fact that they shouted, Edo no be Lagos, Edo no be Lagos. They all collected money to sell their votes. Anambra State will be different. Soludo is making Soludo alliance with the APC. Soludo alliance with the APC. That is what you are doing. It will go down in the history of Alibo that this is one of the worst governors ever. It is you and your cabinet commissioners and all that are with you. They are the ones that are illiterate. And Nigerians are not illiterate. I'm calling on Igbo all over. And Nigerians, come to the rescue. You see, not that we are talking, you are there, they are saying nothing concerns you. Rescue your land. Rescue your land from these people. If you don't do it, nobody is going. These people are, they don't have conscience, as in, they are not human. They are not thinking normal. They don't have the reasoning of human beings. You think that they are human beings? No, they are not. Come back and rescue Anambra State from Soludo. You people should gather everything. Lagos. Lagos is not your land. I don't know how I'm going to put it. Don't come and say Lagos is no man's land. Lagos belongs to the Yorubas. Focus on the southeast. Focus. Your leaders are destroying the southeast. Focus on the southeast. They are destroying it. Someone that have billions of naira almost every month for the upkeep of the state is telling us that the reason why he did not is because of illiterate. Is Anambra in short supply of technocrats, of people that are qualified to work? Are they in short supply? He was the leader. He had the opportunity to make choice. Are they in short supply? Or what is his problem? Leave Lagos alone. Lagos belongs to Yorubas. It does not concern you. Let Yoruba and Edo State drag it. You are investing, you are becoming mumu and foolish, investing all your resources, everything that has to do about you in Lagos. You want to die in Lagos. Somebody, the kind of Igbo people we have these days, one of the worst set of Igbo people. Worst set. I looked at this, I watched this for many years that I've been in Lagos. I was born in Lagos. For many years, I shake my head. And when they are becoming stupid, they become stupid with pride. They talk anyhow. They become stupid with arrogance and pride. Ojuku came the other day and said, Ewu kwenu. All of them answered. Leave Lagos. Go and develop Southeast region. Develop. If you don't know what to do, in my next broadcast, not really next, I would say some of the things that you can do in Igbo land. I will come out to say it. You have people that are putting up economic plans, infrastructures that individuals can invest in Igbo land to make Igbo land a better place, so that our governors will not be calling us illiterate, so that Soludo and the likes will not be abusing everybody. I know why. He's angry that they are listening to Samuel Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu for Monday sit at home. He's angry. He has gone to Onitsha main market. You have seen that most people in main market they did not really go to university. They are sheepishly following Samuel Ekpa, sheepishly following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you're a leader, you need to convince your people. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was able to convince the Southeasterner, the Igbo man, or Samuel Ekpa, if you are a true leader, people will follow you. The reason why they are not following you, Soludo and Peter Mbada, that you are threatening schools and organizations in Enugu State, is because you people are not leaders. Leadership is not in your hands. You don't know how to lead the people. You don't know what to do. Well, maybe the system is stopping you from winning the people over. Leaders are revolutionaries. Leaders they do outstart. If I were to be a governor, or the governor of Anambra State, or the governor of Abia State, my state, I'm not going to say anything. If you cannot win people over, you have nothing to do with governance. If you are always fighting your people, you have nothing to do with governance. That is why an average leader in Nigeria is rejected by the people, but they hold on to power with lies, manipulation, and propaganda. When it's time for election, they steal the election. That is the ideology of an average leader, especially the one of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Snatch it, grab it, and run away with it. That is the politics they are playing. I hope in the next election, APC will not help Soludo snatch it, grab it, and run away with it. I'm admonishing Ndigbo. Think home. Your money will just economically, they are displacing you people, but they cannot displace you economically in the Southeast. I would end with this. Economically, they can displace you in other places, but they cannot economically displace you in your own land. Thank you.